Welcome back, guys. So right now let's look into exporting our designs. So right now we've done the prototype and back to our design. So you could always export. You see the export button right here. So let's look at export. So you see the export from here and export splash screen. So you could preview whatever you're exporting. So you could export these designs one by one. You could export as PNG or JPEG or as PDF. So let's export the first splash screen and you're going to see that all exported. So we could actually export that. So come to downloads and you see that we just exported the splash screen. So exporting the design is as easy as that. So you could export from Figma. So you come back here and you could choose to export in block. So you could add another export. So I'm going to export something else. So let's say we want to export all this. So we could actually control zoom to fit. Yes, let's say we want to export all the designs. So we could actually click on them all. Then we are going to try to export that. So let's say export. So you are exporting 6 layers. Which are those? So you could export the 6 layers and let's see how that gets exported. So it's going to be in a zip file. So let me just unzip this. Let me unzip it right now. So I'm going to extract all, and having to extract all, we're going to have all the 6 layers exported. So our design from the splash screen to the sign-in page, everything will be exported right now, and that's what we've designed so far. So that is it being exported. So we have everything being exported to us right now. The about us, this is the home page here, this is the sign-in page, this is the splash screen. So everything is exported right now. This is the blog page, so this is service page, and everything is being exported right now. So that's export basically. So it's exporting this design. So you could always rename whatever you export. So this could be the mobile app design as a name. So it could say mobile app design. Yes, so it's going to be the mobile app design and downloads. So I'm going to have this deleted, yes, and the splash screen deleted, so we could have others exported. So there are other plugins you could explore, other plugins for mockup. So we could come to plugins and we could come to manage plugins. Then you see plugins for mockups, so you could say mockups and you're going to see plugins for that. So device mockup, print mockup, we have artboard mockup, and here we are. So you could see your mobile app mockup. So let's run this. Let's run one of these and see how that works. So here we have the artboard mockup, and here we are. So you could actually look into tutorials and look at phone. So let's look for phones, and here we have the mockups. So you could have your mockups, and I'm going to click on that, and here we are. So I'm going to click on that. Let's use the sign in. Let's render the frames right now. So what I want to do now is to bring whatever I want to mock up into this. I'll bring it into this frame that comes with the mockup. So let's do that right now. So I'm going to come like this. I'm going to come this way, and I'm just redoing that. So I'm going to come this way, and I'm going to control D the splash screen. So here we are. We have it control D, and here I'm going to bring it to the mockup design. So we have the phone one. For one we have the splash screen. So let's do for one splash screen. So let me just bring the splash screen to where we could see it. Yes, and phone two we have the home page. So let's bring the home page. So I'm going to control D that. I'm going to have that control D, and here we are. So I'm going to come right here to the second mockup, and we're going to have all this. Yes, so this would come this way. So let's see what we have. Yes, so this will come this way. Okay, yes, no, that is not enough. Yes, and we could make sure clicking on this, I'm going to make sure the corner radius is set to like 20. Yes, to like 20, and the artboard could be reduced as well. So let me reduce the artboard right here, and there we are. So I'm going to have to select each of those. So let me select the first, and let me come to my artboard. So I'm going to come to my artboard mockups, and I'm I'm going to use render selected frame. So we're going to render that right there, and we're going to do it for the second as well. So we rendered that. So I think that has been rendered, as you could see. So we're going to do it for the second frame as well, and we're going to just right click and access our plugins, which is the artboard mockups, and I'm going to say render selected frame. So those two screens will be rendered into the mockup, and yes, wait for this to be rendered as well. So we could do the same for our website design as well. So here we are. So the tool has been rendered, and here is the device. So it's looking good. So we've be able to mock up this on our device. So you could go on and on to do all the mockup, and this will template how you make your portfolio. So you could go on and on to delete all this. Yes, and here we have the mockups, and it's looking great, not bad at all. So we could go on and on to do different mockups and all that. So with more practice, you can become better. There are project ideas for you in this session, and so far so good. We'll be able to export our mockups, and we'll be able to export our designs. I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.